For many of us that live in apartments or are renting, the only way to do a spot of gardening is to utilise pots. Pots come in different shapes and sizes, from tall and high ones to short and wide, just like myself. They also come in different kinds of materials. The general rule with pots is to go big. Quite often when you take them home, they can look small in the space. However, ask your local nursery if they will exchange it if it doesn't look right. Here's a question for you. Is the pot fit for purpose? Many of the fashionable pots today are used for indoor use only. When used outdoors, they will actually start to break down when exposed to the elements. Now, terracotta is porous, and I love these because they're natural and it's not plastic. But just be aware, because it is porous, you're going to have to water it more often. Another option for you is these plastic self-watering pots. These are great for balconies, and they're also great for people that forget to water occasionally. Now, you don't always have to go with conventional pots. You can be creative and choose other containers, such as old watering cans, boots. I've used an old ammo box. You've just got to remember that it actually requires drainage, so you might have to drill an extra couple holes. So when do you repot a plant? Well, when the plant starts to get too big for the pot, which is every couple of years or so. What happens is the plant's roots start to run around the rim of the pot, suffocating it. It's often referred to as pot bound. So it's best to repot these plants when there's active growth in spring. It's a pretty simple process. You can either repot into a larger pot, or if the plant is at the desired size that you want, you can repot it in the same pot. It's just a very simple process. A question that I typically get asked about is whether to use saucers or not. Now, saucers are actually designed more so for indoor use to stop moisture or water running out onto the floor. I find if you use them outside, it actually attracts moisture. The best way to overcome that is to use pot feet. You can buy terracotta ones or use a piece of timber or rubber to lift the pot up off the ground so it can actually drain. Overall, pots are great and offer flexibility in a green space.